7 tips to start a successful fish farming. Hi guys, good morning. My name still remains Biodun Odutola DTM, the anchor of Catfish Solution Place and Academy. Today I'll be giving you one of the questions, the feedback questions I do receive from my YouTube pages. So I will be using it as a lecture on this video. I titled these 6 tips to start a successful fish farming. Fish farming, as we all know, is a very lucrative and technical business that involves a lot of factors in order to get things right. And for those that are willing or they have passion for catfish farming and they really don't know how to go about it, so I'll be giving you these great 6 steps to follow in order to be successful in the catfish farming. The first tip is look for a suitable location. Looking for a suitable location is very, very important in catfish rearing, because one of the factors is that your location has to be accessible to the market. The road has to be accessible to a good road, so that by the time you want to sell your fishes, they can easily access your farm. Because if you find it difficult to access your farm, the pricing of your fishes will go low. So you need a place that is accessible to market, that is accessible to drainage. That means you need a location where you can gauge out all your water without stress. Number 2 is get a details of the requirement involved. There are a lot of factors that hold a fish success farm, which are from the good training, good understanding of fish growth, good understanding of your water parameters, good understanding of your feeding efficiency, that means your feeding conversion efficiency, your feeding ratio, your feeding frequency. All these factors has to be detailed and well understand. So in doing this, it's better to get a mentor beside you, read books, go for farm visitation, so that you can really understand how it takes to be successful in catfish business. The number 3 tips is get details. The number 3 tips is get good seedlings, healthy seedlings. What I mean by seedling is that fingerlings, as we all know. But if you are starting new in fish business, I will advise you to go for a juvenile. Juvenile are fishes of a length from 8 to 10 centimeters, which are very healthy to handle for newbies. So I'm advising you to go for juvenile, because I normally receive a lot of calls that they needed fingerlings. By the time I ask question, maybe because of the cost effort of fingerlings, that is why they are going for it, because fingerling is cheaper than juvenile. But if you don't know how to manage your fingerlings, by the end of the day, you will still lose them all out. So I will advise you as a newbies to go for a very healthy juvenile seed. The number 4 tips is that your pond should be well constructed. So you need to look at the pond that will be suitable for your location. Many people do prefer using a concrete pond because of the durability and the tenacity of the pond. So that is why people normally goes for concrete pond. If you can avoid the cost of a concrete pond, I will advise you to go for a concrete pond. And as we all know that all ponds has different categories. We have 1, 2, and 3 grades. So you need to go for either the first grade or the second grade. I will never advise you to go for the third grade, which I normally see many farmers do go into because of a cheaper price. Because sometimes when many farmers call me for pond construction, maybe tarpaulin pond construction or concrete pond construction, by the time I give them my price, I notice that they normally run off. They didn't get back no more, because I have to tell you the truth and give you the quality that deserves, that have long span for your farm. Like the first grade tarpaulin, the second grade tarpaulin, and the third grade tarpaulin may fall off if you don't use a perfect tarpaulin. So if you don't concrete your concrete pond as when due, these also will fall off by the end of the day. So that is why it's good to go for a quality structure for your farm. The 5th tips is your sorting. You need a very good sorting system. That means grading. So you should be grading your fishes every month. And for those that are running 18 pond, that means I will advise you not to stock fingerlings, even not to stock juvenile. You can stock jumbo when you have already sorted it out, so that the sizes of your seedlings will be uniform. So by the time they are uniform, it will be very difficult for an outgrow from the ponds that will started cannibalizing or distracting the small seedlings from feeding. So as you can see from this video, we am here to do their sorting and grading for them. So we make sure that all fishes in here are uniform. And as you can also see as well, I'm giving them a local feed that I formulated for the farm, and I'm introducing the normal floating feed too as well. So I'm trying to test the reaction during the farm consultation and mentorship on this particular farm. The 6th tips is good feeding, quality feeding. You need to feed your fishes based on the stages of your fishes. There is a required crude protein that is designed by size for fishes of different stages. So all these you need to know. The fishes that juvenile, the crude protein that will grow juvenile, if you are using the crude protein that will grow a fishes of 4 months to 2 months, it will not work. So it is advisable to understand good feeding, healthy feeding that is meant for a particular fishes. So make sure that you get understanding about feed concentrate, feed nutritional content to really understand a good food. All these you can get through getting a mentor to mentor you through and to guide you through. Also, get books and read books and watch videos. The Number 7 tips I'll be leaving you on today is what I called marketing. You need to create market for your business. You don't really need to depend on a farm close to you that is selling to a particular woman to make you sell your proceed. This is what you have labored for yourself, and you need to create a market for your farm. So I will advise you to create a market for your farm. Get contact of all the fish sellers you may get. Call them one by one. You may get even 100 contacts. You may get even from the north. You can get from the eastern side if you are in the northern side. Make sure that you get them all. Make calls to them, pricing your fishes, giving them your sizes of your fishes. Know the recommended fishes they buy from the east. Know the recommended fishes they buy from the north, so that this will give you a clue of the size of fishes you will do to create a perfect market for your proceed. And if you notice that you are not getting enough, you can now decide or design your proceed by smoking. That means the process one, you can start processing it. It doesn't take anything. Make sure that you do your marketing right. Make sure that you extract all opportunity to make sure that you can import your seedlings to your products too as well. This marketing are what you really need to grow your business. Catfish business is not all about just pouring water inside, feed inside fishes and start feeding. So you need to create a very good market for your seedlings. So I will leave you by this. Make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube page. Make sure that you press the notification button, and make sure that you are here to watch the next video. Thank you so much. My name again still remains Biodun Odutola DTM. Thank you.
Take